Something. Oh, look at that.
There it is. We're live.
Yikes.
All right. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the What's Happening Central Oregon podcast, live stream, whatever you want to call it. This is our second episode, and we're here to bring you all things, local to Central Oregon. So developments, neighborhoods,
New neighborhoods, yeah.
Infrastructure sometimes. We'll talk a little bit about infrastructure today.
And some news that's going on throughout Bend.
Yeah, just general news, recreation, stuff like that. So my name is John Crom. If you've been following us before, you know that we're the Crom Real Estate team. So I'm going to go ahead and shut up and introduce my wife, Shannon.
Hi, guys. I'm happy to be here. I'll be on a few of these. Occasionally. Somebody's got to go show houses.
You make it so much more fun when you're on because I'm all bored by myself. I don't know what to say or what to do. So anyway, welcome, guys. So what are we going to start off with here?
Well, first off, we want to know where you are watching from. Where you're from, what state, why you're watching. Just kind of want to be nosy and know where you're from.
That's right. And it helps algorithm when you guys start chatting in the comment section. So
yeah, I don't know anything about that.
Well, it does. So start putting in some stuff down here. Let us know where you're from. And, even if you're from Bend, let us know what side of town you're at, maybe even what neighborhood. We would love to hear where our audience is tuning in from. So throw that down there in the comments down below. We'd love to chat with you. So we'll do that. Let's see what else we're going to get started on today. Let's go ahead and give you a preview as to what we're talking about today. So there's three different developments, three different things that we're going to talk about today. The first one is the Stevens Road Tract development that's coming soon that recently got approved by the city. We're also going to talk about, let's see.
Roundabouts.
Yeah, we've got some new roundabouts coming through the area.
Infamous roundabouts in Bend.
That's right. And then we're going to talk about a neighborhood that's near the Stevens Road Tract development called Countryside. So stay tuned for that as well.
So we're kind of sticking Southeast Bend and some infrastructure that's going on in Bend.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So let's see. Looking around, let's see. We got our banners coming up, comments. I was wondering if I could check and see. It doesn't look like I can see that. Lives. Go to here. Okay, cool. So nobody's on right now. Doesn't look like it. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's get into, okay. Oh, by the way, if you're watching this later, not live, but later on the recording, that's going to be posted on YouTube. Well, first of all, you need to subscribe because that's really important. Go ahead and like, and then we still want to hear where you're from. So still put in the comments, even though it's at the end of the video, it's not during the live stream. We still want to know where you're from. So be sure to comment down below and let us know where you're calling in from.
Yeah, like
whatever.
Germany.
That's right. All right, let's go ahead and get kicked off.
You are.
That's right. All right, let's go ahead and kick things off here. We'll start talking about our first thing, which is which is our Stevens Road
Tract. Yeah, I keep calling it Stevens Ranch, which it's not a ranch. So Stevens Road, which is this massive development that is on the southeast side of Bend. Super exciting because it's like 27th and Stevens Road, and it is 640 acres, but they have approved 261 acres for development, and 237 of those acres are going to be like 1,500 homes.
Yeah. You can see right here, this kind of this rather large square. This is like the 600 acres and all that. But then this part right here is what they have currently kind of set up and designed and what they're actually going to be, the first phase of development.
Yeah. Super, in those single family homes, you can also have townhouses, cottages. I'm really hoping that we get some really good builders in there because they haven't released that.
Yeah.
And also if we can get some single story housing, that would be great. Not that I'm being picky here.
That's right. So again, how many, 1,500 residences. Yeah. You said something about how many of them are going to be 10% of them are going to be townhomes?
No, not in this development. They didn't give us those numbers yet, but also there is going to be some industrial in there too. Yeah,
there's going to be some industrial. It looks like here down at the bottom, I think we're going to have some industrial zoning here in this area. And then of course, along 27th here, they're going to have more of the commercial, like retail kind of stuff, right? So, shopping stores, stuff like that is going to be front facing. And then obviously in the back, wait, check this out. color.
Oh, hey.
Back here is going to be the rest of the actual residential kind of stuff, right?
Mhm.
And then, of course, we also have this big red chunk here, which they haven't planned yet, which will also eventually be, developable land.
Yeah,
Developable.
down the road.
That's a long word to say. So it's interesting. This used to all be BLM land.
Mhm.
And what was it back in, I think they said back in the 1990s, they actually sold it to the city or to the state of Oregon. And then just recently in 2021, they approved the development. It was actually a House bill that allowed this to be developed because it's not in the UGB.
Yeah.
The UGB is a whole nother ball of wax that we can talk about on another video.
That's like a whole podcast in itself.
That's a whole podcast in itself. So maybe we could talk about the UGB later on. But basically, this had to be specially admitted into the city for development. And it's great that it did because we are at such a crisis as far as inventory and affordability. And so we're really excited this Stevens Road Tract. I always mix up the words.
And see right up here at the top, it says Stevens Ranch area.
See?
Like, it's labeled so many darn things. Like,
we're all right.
Yeah, we're all right.
We're all right. Even if we're not right.
Yeah.
All right. So that's Stevens Road Tract. Big development coming to the area. The city basically preemptively approved it. I think it's going to the city councilors now, and there's no reason why they wouldn't approve it that I'm aware of. So looks like this is going to be coming. And again, with 1,500 residences, this is going to take a long time to develop. So be on the lookout for this. This is going to be a big deal for the future of Bend.
They're starting to push dirt and stuff like that. So
yeah, definitely.
They're clearing some stuff out there.
Cool. All right, let's see here. Let's go back. The next thing that we want to talk about are the roundabouts.
Not messing around.
Oh my gosh. We're not messing around about this. All right. So before we get started talking about some new roundabouts that are coming to the area, we're going to actually ask you guys a question, the audience here. How many roundabouts do you think are in Bend right now? If you're not familiar, we've got a bunch. And by bunch, I mean a lot. And I can remember once upon a time where if you'd asked me how many roundabouts we had, I could probably tell you the exact number.
Yeah.
Because it was in the single digits. So that's how long we've been here.
I won't say anything.
But I am actually interested in knowing what you guys think. So don't cheat. Don't go ahead and look it up and then answer it. But right now, if you're watching it either live or if you're watching it later on the replay, put in what your guess is. We're just curious. We just want to play a little game with you guys. How many roundabouts are in Bend? So let's go ahead and head over here. Let me boom. We're going to pull up, not that. We're going to pull up the roundabouts. Bang. So we have 2 new roundabouts coming in. It looks like region 4. 2 new roundabouts coming to the area. And both of them are scheduled to be implemented this summer. And they're actually both already being constructed.
Yes. So. Yeah. So if you're coming in from Sisters right now on Highway 20, or you're leaving Bend to go towards Sisters, you are going to realize that there is a lot of construction going on when you leave town. And it does slow down to single lane on each side, and it gets a little wonky right now on that side of town.
Whether you're coming from Sisters or from Redmond, traffic in the summer coming into town is nuts.
Yeah.
And so some of these changes that they're making, with the Bend North corridor that we talked about last live stream, and then with these particular
new roundabouts. Well, one of these is technically 3. So the other roundabout is actually with the Bend North corridor bill. So we have that extra roundabout coming in. And then you move on and you're going to have the Cooley and Obie Riley. And then you're going to have the Old Bend Redmond Highway roundabout. Did I add one in there?
No, it's okay.
And then we have the Tumalo.
Well, we've got the Tumalo one here. We've got the Obie Riley. This is also the Old Bend Redmond Highway one. And then the Cooley one here is the one that's not necessarily included in this plan because this was already wrapped up in the Bend North corridor improvement plan, right?
Yeah.
So down here, we've got the Tumalo one. Now, let me just tell you that the Tumalo one, this is the worst intersection right now. If you go to Tumalo and you're going to eat at the Bite, which is a really great food truck area
go to
down.
the Rogue Chef, get a hamburger.
Yeah. Definitely go to the
Rogue
Chef.
And the sushi truck is amazing too.
So
everything's amazing there. So,
all right, food truck in Tumalo called the Bite. It's good. You heard it there first. So, in either case, when you're taking a left out onto this intersection right now, it's a nightmare and it's not a lot of fun. Going across, even if you're coming over the back way from Northwest Crossing on O.B. Riley Road and you're kicking out here, that's also not very much fun either. So the fact that this roundabout's coming in is a huge, huge, huge improvement to this area. The other one is again, the Old Bend Ribbon Highway at O.B. Riley Road as well. This is another really good one that's much needed. And we're very excited that this one is coming in here. So
yeah, because you also have a lot of big cement trucks and stuff coming in from Knife River, coming off of that too.
Yeah.
So it's pretty hairy trying to get out of there.
Yep. Oh wait, let's do this. We've got this Tumalo one.
The
I like
Tumalo one, you get the little school bus.
Yeah, here we
Look
go.
at that.
So this is the Tumalo roundabout. This is the proposal that they have going on. This is kind of neat. Look at this. Yeah. All right. Where are we? So the bite is like over here, isn't it? Yeah, the bite's over there. Very cool. There's a school bus. Interesting. Yeah. Very interesting. There's a little food truck area here as well, but it's not this one over here. I like better. Cool. So again, there's all that. There's those neighborhoods over there that I've been working on. Cool. All right. So let me see here. All right. I've got a first comment going in here. There we go. In town, downtown Drake Park right now, just arrived. Ooh, welcome. Welcome to Bend. You guys are going to love it. This weekend's going to be gorgeous. Awesome weekend. Nice and warm. Last weekend was kind of cold. Oh. It was that January weekend. But this weekend's going to be really, really nice. So it's going to be awesome. All right. So here's what we need to do. Let's go ahead and get off this. Let's go to our... We want to know... Hang on. Here we go. How many roundabouts do you think are in Bend? We're looking for your comments down below. Drum roll, please.
Oh, that school bus, I almost hit somebody.
42.
42. Now, Ta-da! Do you think that we have the record for roundabouts?
I don't see how we don't. Sure we do.
I mean, it feels like we have a lot of roundabouts.
42, yeah. In a town of 100,000 people, I guarantee we got the most.
We don't.
We don't.
No, we don't at all. The record holder right now is Carmel, Indiana. And I think I'm probably saying it right. Carmel. Yeah, Carmel, Indiana. They have 140 roundabouts.
Here, let's see. Pull that up right there. Carmel, Indiana. Roundabout capital of the U.S.
Yes.
Okay, come on. They have how many?
Yeah, and it's like per capita, pretty much apples to Bend.
Wow. Yeah. Where does it say? 138 roundabouts. Is that Carmel? Wow. Yeah.
Very pretty.
It does look kind of pretty.
Yeah.
Check it out.
Which I think is hilarious.
The population right there, 100,000 people. This is the same size that we are. And they have like 3 times as many roundabouts as we do.
Yeah.
That is nuts. All right. Okay.
It's pretty funny, actually.
Well, no, this says right here. Oh, in 1990, it was only 26,000. Boy, they've got a lot of people. Holy moly.
They're trending.
They're trending just like we are. It must be a roundabout thing. That's what I think it is. It's a roundabout thing. Okay.
All right.
I jumped the gun on our next thing we're going to talk about.
Stay focused here. Okay.
All right. Let's see the next. So, but there's one other. Hold on. There's one other roundabout that we need to talk about that we are both personally really excited about.
Proposed roundabouts coming for Wells Acres and Butler Market, which is really fabulous because they messed up that intersection.
Let's see if I can find it real quick.
A while back when they added a new development there and it became really backed up on Wells Acres.
Right here.
They did like a divider down Butler Market, which made it really hard for people to turn onto Wells Acres and to turn out of Roxy Place.
Yeah.
It became actually very dangerous. A lot of accidents. You also have like all the Mountain View High School kids coming down Wells Acres trying to get onto Butler Market. So they're putting a roundabout there and that's going to help the flow of traffic there, which is fabulous.
Proposed. Well, we hope it's proposed. We hope it gets in there. So cool. All right. Well, fair enough. Let's go ahead and go back to, let's see here. Talking about our next project, right? So I'm excited about that roundabout, but let's get ahead and go back to the southeast side of town and talk about Countryside. Shall we?
Countryside.
Okay.
Yes.
Let's do it. Let's talk about Countryside.
Countryside. It is a
Boom.
development that is actually already started. And so right now on the north side of Murphy, which is right below this big blue spot, which is Jewel Elementary, is phase 1 of Countryside.
Right here.
Countryside right now, if you looked on Zillow, Redfin, there's 5 homes right now that are active for sale.
Okay.
There are 3 homes that are pending, but they have already closed 28 of those homes. And the reason why I find this really interesting is in total, this development is going to be 795 homes.
All of this back in
They
here,
have all of the south side of Murphy that will be developed. The green, it will be the designated green space. And there's proposed, there's going to be like a kind of like a gated off part of this neighborhood that's going to have custom homes in this development. So right now they're all spec. But if you could go like, let's show the map of where Countryside is.
Let's go back down here.
Countryside.
Oh, let me find it now. Here, we got to go down a little bit further. There. This is it. No,
nope,
that's not it either.
Alvin Glow Park.
Down here.
There you go.
I'll find it, I promise.
So this is phase 1 of Countryside right here. You can see some of the homes that are being developed there. There's Jewel Elementary. Across the street is all the other phases. So now zoom out a little bit.
And that's going to be 800, like roughly 800 homes total.
800 in total. 10% of it will be townhomes. Now, if you scroll over and show how big Stevens Road Tract is.
This square right here?
That monster.
This square right here.
That's 640 acres.
That's huge.
Yeah. It is a massive development. Now, so Countryside's going to take 15 years, they propose, to finish it.
Wow.
So Stevens Tract Road will be a very long product.
Yeah. Big chunk of land here. Look at that. I mean, look how many homes are like tattered in here, just like spread out in here. I mean, this is going to be a ton. This is a ton of real estate.
Yes, literally.
So yeah, if we're going to have like, 700 homes in this area, we're going to have a ton in the other area, right? But then the other thing that we should talk about as well is right here. You see this dirt right here. This is going to be Easton, and Easton's actually probably going to follow a nice big long rectangle right here, which is going to be another 700 to 800 homes, I think, right in this area right here.
So Countryside and Easton are really close to the Caldera High School, which is that gorgeous chunk of land right there with the perfect baseball fields.
Gorgeous.
And so those schools, well, and then you have Jewel Elementary.
High Desert over here.
High Desert right there. So really close to all of those schools. And Caldera is a very beautiful school. Yeah,
we should do a video on just how cool that school looks.
Yeah.
Just get some B-roll of that thing. School. So, okay, we've got, 700-800-ish homes over here. We got 700-800-ish homes over here. We've got 1,500 homes coming up here. I would say that the southeast side of Bend is getting ready to explode. Yeah.
Yes.
Not only that, but there's going to be retail here in the eastern part. There's going to be a ton of retail and commercial over here in the Stevens Road Tract. I don't think that there's going to be, it doesn't look like there's going to be any retail over here in this area.
They have that little gas station that's going up at the top of
right here.
Roster
Actually,
House.
It's in this pink area right here.
Yes.
That's what this is.
Sorry.
This pink area.
The gas station and like small commercial space, like a coffee shop, that kind of stuff that will be going there.
Yeah.
And then you also have the Reed Market in 27th, which has the new Cascade Lakes Brewery and other commercial spaces that are going in there, which just provides a nice amenities for that side of town.
Yep.
It used to just have like not a lot of roads in and out on that side of town, and now it's with the new Murphy going through. It's just a lot easier to get to this side of town now.
Right in this area.
Yeah.
Apparently, there's going to be a Greek Mediterranean place there. There will be, but there hasn't been yet. Oh, another thing. It's funny that while we're on this side of town, I actually know there's going to be right in here. This is going to be a Monte Vista Homes neighborhood. There's going to be 35 homes coming in here as well.
Yeah.
I learned that just the other day. Interesting. Yep. Right here.
That's Stevens.
This is Stevens Road.
Yeah.
Very cool. Gosh, that's a huge chunk of land.
And so what I can say about Countryside, the builders that are building in that development are fabulous builders. They're the same builders that build like Northwest Crossing, Discovery West.
Yeah.
They have a very great product that's like Palmer Homes, Structure, Stonebridge, Curtis, and Woodhill.
Palmer, Structure, Stonebridge, Curtis, and Woodhill.
Mm-hmm.
Stonebridge, Curtis, Woodhill. Yeah, Palmer.
Yeah. We don't know what's coming to Stevens Road yet. But
that's still quite a few years off, I would say.
Yeah,
Anyway,
it's
from
quite a
actually
few years
going.
off. I mean, the price point right now with Countryside now is low sixes and up.
Yeah. And it's probably just going to continue to go up from there.
Yes.
We're seeing that all over the place. In fact, I was talking to a lender friend just the other day. He was like, he can't seem to win a deal right now. Because he provides the pre-approvals to the agent goes and they write an offer on the house. And although we're seeing a little bit of a bipolar market right now, it's very strange. We're seeing some things sit for a long time, and we're seeing some things immediately sell with multiple offers.
Yeah.
And so that's really what's actually interesting, is we're seeing a lot of volume overall is down. The overall volume of properties being listed is down, but sales are down too. But the sales that are still happening, there's lower demand and there's lower inventory, but that's still equaling each other. So we're still having bidding wars for, high-end properties, specific properties, and people are having a hard time getting homes in contract right now, losing in multiple offers, which
I
is
would
really
say the
interesting.
multiple offers aren't like what we saw though a year ago though. It's not like 20 offers on a home. You're just competing against like 2 to 4. Yeah. Which is still completely frustrating.
No matter what, right?
Yes.
No matter what. Awesome. All right. Well, let's see. I don't think that we have any. If we have any other questions out there right now, we'll give you just a minute or so, I guess, to post any questions. If you have any questions, we'd like to do a Q&A, but we don't have anybody throwing questions at the moment. But we do have, I'll just let you know, because one of the questions that we had from a week ago that we didn't get to was that they love the neighborhood tours. And so we are actually in the process of cranking out a whole bunch of new neighborhood tours. We've been doing a bunch of those kind of videos lately. So we've got Northwest Crossing coming up. We've got the south west side of town, a bunch of neighborhoods over there coming up, and trying to get to some more of those neighborhood tours for you guys. So you can be excited about those. Those are coming up. And then what else? Should we wrap it up?
We've got a couple food trucks coming up, videos. We have some food. Did we do the lunch one already?
Lunch one's already up. Lunch one went last week.
And then what I think we should do, and maybe you guys can give me some opinions, is what you can do in Central Oregon in a day. So
like what?
Like mountain biking at Mount Bachelor, paddleboarding on Sparks Lake, hitting a brewery, and then watching a concert. I am willing to do all of those things for you guys.
All right. How much Central Oregon fun can you pack into a day?
Yeah.
All right. Shannon's on the hook. We're going to put you out there. All right,
you don't want to see me mountain biking.
We're going to go ahead and end the broadcast right now. Thank you guys. We hope you guys, understand some of the new developments that are coming to the area, and let us know again in the comments what other kind of stuff you would like to hear about, other things, news, and happenings that are coming to Central Oregon. And again, if you are looking to buy or sell real estate in the area, our team and myself, us would love to be your real estate resource of choice.
Most definitely.
Most definitely. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time.
Bye, guys.
Bye.